Hey y'all, it's your Missniecytv, and I'm here to break down the trailer for Divorced Sistas. The trailer starts off with Rashida, who's played by Latoya Luckett, telling Geneva, who's played by Kadeen Ellis, that 1 minute everything could be so perfect and the next minute you get married. So Rashida must be the friend that's going through the recent divorce with her husband, and I think her husband is played by Devon Franklin. Then we see Rashida and her husband, who's played by Devon Franklin, in a mediation, and it looks like he's cheering because he got everything. I don't think Rashida expected it to go this way because I think they genuinely loved each other at one point, and this might be one of the marriages where they're so in love until the end, and the husband turns all bitter and decides to take it. Then we see Geneva talking to Rashida, and she's like, is this what marriage is? And I think Geneva is the only friend in her friend group that hasn't been married. I think Geneva is enjoying the single life, and she's trying to do everything that she can to stay away from marriage. Speaking of Geneva, we see Geneva having a conversation with this guy who's played by Roderick Lee. Roderick Lee played in Sister. He was also in Survivor's Remorse and a whole lot of other shit. But he's trying to kiss up on Geneva, and Geneva's not having it. I don't know if he's a whole thing that's trying to get her back. This could be somebody new that she's just not interested in. Then we see Tiffany telling her friends that she's ready to start dating again. Tiffany must be one of those friends that has been divorced for a while, but she was never ready to open herself back up to love, and now she's ready to do. Tiffany seems to be going out with a guy that Geneva knows or has been in some type of relationship with, because when he goes to pick her up and bring her flowers, Geneva is standing there and she doesn't approve of this at all. Tiffany is played by Brianna Price. Then we see Bridget, who's dealing with a guy who doesn't work and just wants to depend on her, because we see her tell him that he needs to find a job. Tyler Perry be having different shows, but he be writing the same characters, because I could see that this guy is going to be just like Zach, but Zach in the beginning when he was depending on Karen. Bridget is played by Jennifer Sears. Naomi must be the friend that has been divorced, but she can't seem to accept the fact that her ex-husband has moved on to somebody else, because it looks like when she's out to dinner with her girls, she sees her ex-husband. We see him all lovey-dovey with another woman, but then she has this conversation with her girls and she's like, I gave him the best years of my life. She might be feeling like she poured herself so much into him that she didn't get nothing back in return, and she lost herself, and now she's went through the divorce and now he's with somebody else. He can't seem to fathom the fact that he's moved on and actually happy with somebody else. Naomi is played by Portia Williams. Her ex-husband is played by Donovan Christie Jr. Then we see Naomi at her ex-husband's house, and she looks like she's done damage to his house because the police are surrounding her like they're about to arrest her. The next thing we know, we see the other sisters get a video of what happened, and they're watching it and they're in shock. Naomi is just going to be Karen from Sistas in the beginning, where Karen couldn't accept the fact that Zach has moved on. Naomi can't seem to fathom the fact that her ex-husband has moved on either. Then we see Rashida talking to her ex-husband, and she's like, you don't care for me, you don't care for me. And I think Rashida held out hope that he was going to treat her the same way that he did. And it came to the divorce, but it's not like that. Y'all not together anymore, and of course his true colors are going to show. He showed you the representative that he was in the beginning, but now he could be his authentic self. And of course, he's going to try to take you for everything you got because he's bitter that you divorced. The show seems like it's going to be good, and I have high hopes for it. Let me know what you guys think about the trailer. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications. Bye!